Hi, my name's John French. Welcome to the 2-Minute Clinic. Today's topic is the ball toss on the serve. Now, there are many different types of serves out there: slice serves, kick serves, flat serves, pronated serves, all different types of serves. And with it comes many different grips. We have the full backhand grip, the continental, the modified, the eastern forehand, and yes, even sometimes the semi-western on the serve. Now, it's up to each individual to determine which serve motion, which grip they're going to be using, and finding the contact point that's going to optimize their serve. Now, once you've determined where you want to toss the ball for your particular type of serve, delivering the ball to that spot can be a bit difficult at times. So here are a few tips to help you on your way. First, we'll look at the grip on the toss. Now, a lot of different ways to do that. The way I prefer is a thumb on the top, fingers lightly on the bottom, and that's my tossing motion. I'm going to try to keep my wrist somewhat firm through the hit while keeping my arm relaxed so I can be real consistent with that point. Now, the tossing stroke itself, a couple different ways there. If we look at some of the top players in recent times, for instance, Federer, as he goes to toss the ball, he'll bring his tossing arm to the inside of his front leg. That's the left leg for right-handers. And that's where he starts his tossing motion and then goes straight up. Nadal and Djokovic, his two main rivals, would start somewhere around waist level and then just go straight up from there. Now, the things they have in common would be, one is going to be that grip I was showing you, and then number two is the straight arm for consistency on the toss. Okay, so as they go to toss, the arm is very straight. Now, another thing they have in common is the release point of the toss. They're going to release that ball somewhere between eye level and the top of their head, and sometimes a little bit higher up, depending on where they want that ball to finish. All right. Now, I prefer that between the eye level and the top of the head for the release point. Now, as I release the ball, I want to try to open my hand up like a flower, and that's going to keep my fingers out of the tossing motion. I want to have a relatively flat ball as it goes up in the air so I can see it clearly and then make contact. Okay, so there are a couple of the parameters where you start inside front leg or waist level, straight arm, relaxed grip, and then release point somewhere between eye level and the top of your head. Now, the third parameter is how far to the left or right am I going to toss that ball. Some players would prefer to toss it parallel to the baseline, while others would prefer to toss it almost 90 degrees from the baseline on their release point. Okay, so after you determine where you're going to put that, to be consistent, there's a neat little hack here, and that's find a landmark somewhere along the fence line that you can line your tossing arm up with and be super consistent. All right, there you have it. There's a few tips for your toss. Great time of the year to practice some new things, and we'll see you next time.